Here's John McDonald to get them out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. The second round of the Unibet European Darts Championship, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, live on ITV Sport. At this time, we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world to Hasselt, Belgium! Time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Lakeside champion and the winner of 2 PDC ranking events, the bullet, Stephen Bunting! And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet Ireland's #1 and the newly crowned World Grand Prix champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Super King Gurney!
Well, the good times are certainly rolling at the moment for Daryl Gurney. Can he take it one step further and reach the semi-finals? Let's find out with John and Chris.
Well, those are 2 of the better walk-ons, aren't they? Crowd loving that.
Nice little sing-song, didn't we?
Yeah,
well, to the second one.
Oh, we were joining in, yeah, absolutely. A few months ago, you'd have said this was going to be a bit of a no contest because Stephen Bunting was going through a really, really rough spell, but he started playing the last few weeks, few months, and now
he's on the verge of chucking it all in, wasn't he?
Well, he was, yeah. I mean, he just couldn't win a match almost at one point, and yet he's found the secret again.
Got his mojo back.
Enjoying it, enjoying life. Daryl Gurney, well, he's had a tremendous year, hasn't he? Quarterfinals of the World Championship, semi-final of the UK Open, semi of the World Match Play. And add to all that, he's going to become a dad next year.
If he wins this match, he goes up to #4 in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gone past Phil, hasn't he, with his first win over Mr. Cullen. That's got him to rank #5, and he goes above A.D. Lewis if he wins this.
Nice. And he's having a baby? Well, yeah. He's not.
Onya's having it.
First. Game on.
Correct pronunciation. Nice Gaelic name.
Beautiful name. Yes, I agree with you, John. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion.
No, Daryl. I mean, Daryl's had an incredible win, though, hasn't he? When you think that he's only had his first ranking title win this year, add to that the World Grand Prix, his first major title where he beat Simon Whitlock, and suddenly he's catapulted right up there.
Just that genuine belief. And if he wasn't winning things, he was going deep in majority of events, and that's why.
Great maximum. All those Peter Wright's wigs out there in the crowd. They're going to be seeing their hero. A few years ago, it was when we were over in Germany. It was the Simon Whitlock hair, wasn't it?
90.
A sea of wigs. Mullets.
124 to hold his throw. Can't be done now. So, Gurney, 91.
91.
What do you reckon, Bull?
Should be. Gone straight at it, so went for treble 18, double 10, so if he'd have gone the ball route and hit at 25, he'd have,
39.
well, he should have had one dart at the ball for the leg, but 3 in his hand now, Bunting, double 16.
The ideal start, wouldn't it?
There
you go. Nice.
With darts.
Nice.
Tidy opening leg.
Yeah, we were talking about his bad spell, Stephen Bunting. He actually went 8 months when he didn't even reach a quarter-final, never mind win anything, which by his own standards...
Absolutely. This is a fall from grace.
Nice to see the big lad playing well again, though.
Yep, smile on his face. Favourite with the crowd.
Yeah, he's a good bloke as well, isn't he? He's one of those who's good to be around.
Former world champion and back-to-back Masters champion.
Got to the quarter-final here 3 years ago, didn't he? On his debut. Was it here 3 years ago? We were still in Germany then. Letters on a postcard.
59.
People don't send postcards anymore, do they?
Dimitri? No. Emails, John. Emails.
Facebook.
140.
And other sites available.
More of a Twitter man myself in terms of social media.
I have noticed.
80.
By the way, just while we're on that subject, those of you who do tweet us and get in touch with us that way, we always read them, you know. We always see them, even the ones which aren't complimentary.
I was going to say it, even the unpleasant ones. At Chris 180 Mason, if you want to get in touch. Alternatively, if you'd like a more pleasant experience, what's yours, John?
At John Rawling. Simple. 164 then for Stephen Bunting. No, sir.
65. So you require 20.
Good darts. Squares up the match.
Both with throw. So far, we were right in our prediction that this wasn't going to be one-way traffic. I know the sponsors had Gurney a big favourite.
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way. I think it could be another really tight one, this.
Absolutely.
His famous last words, but... Super Chin. That's a nickname and a half, isn't it?
134.
I wonder if the little child-to-be is going to inherit the chin.
Made a good boxer,
well, I can talk about chins with a certain degree of safety because I'm fairly well endowed in the chin department myself.
140.
So 127. Gurney a long way back. It's a great first start. It's a great second dart. What about this for 127?
111.
He'll be back.
Might be back more than once if Gurney doesn't hit a treble. Needs another.
100. Stephen, you require 16.
Double 8 for 2-1. Nicely done. Well done indeed, Stephen.
Another tidy leg. Averaging 100 as we go into the fourth leg of this match.
100.
A little bit of inside knowledge on Stephen Bunting as well. He likes a sing-song. He loves a karaoke, Stephen does.
Reasonably good voice.
40.
So that's not the worst. That's not the worst picture I've seen. What a cracking bit of artwork that was.
134.
Banksy in the making.
Hammer guy.
85.
Crowd are enjoying it tonight, to put it mildly. They're all getting into it. Great atmosphere out there.
It is absolutely buzzing.
And all beautifully good humoured as well. The 2-2.
For Desmond.
Needs this double five. Now, Bunting an opportunity.
Yeah, big chance. Few break opportunities so far. This will be an early blow.
Great
He's going to get a dart at tops as long as he hits the big 16.
76.
That was a chance. He's annoyed. He knows it.
Yeah, that was an opportunity.
Double two. Ones. Well, the Madness House okay for Darrell.
A touch of relief in that celebration.
Bunting was snarling at his heels, wasn't he?
Well, Bunting's the kind of player that
100.
puts his nose in front, almost run with it.
I thought he was going to get that, you know, Stephen. I was surprised when that dart didn't fly into the double.
Well, it left his hand lovely. It was a well-thrown dart, just slightly over-pitched. You see there, stands all the way to the right-hand side.
96.
Darrell pretty much plumb in the middle.
All these players have their own little idiosyncrasies, don't they?
Yep.
It works. It works.
Absolutely.
He's almost wide of the hockey, isn't he?
Yep.
Only just about touching it. So everything's slanting in from that right-hand side.
Control, Bunting.
Yep. Break at the end of this leg.
Both will be fairly happy with proceedings so far.
Yeah, nip and tuck.
60.
Nice to get it right once in a while, isn't it?
Makes a change. Could change the complexion of the leg slightly.
Now then, makes this 146 look a bit different, doesn't it? 112, highly makeable. Great first dart. Needs another one. Oh, he needed that for double 16.
Well, like Bunting in the last leg, a big chance for Gurney here. Only one treble needed in this combination. Stay there for double 16. Yeah, one dart, double 16.
Here we go, and he's got it! That's the break! That's the break! That's the celebration! Stephen Bunting pretty impassive that he won't be happy about that. It's come at just the right time for Gurney. The break of throw, and at our little interval, he leads 3-2. important could this moment be when he gets the checkout that he was looking for? Daryl Gurney breaks the throw, and he gets that super chin ahead.
That's why he's a player on the up. Moments like that, real game changers.
Belief, isn't it?
Yes.
It's what you said earlier on, Chris. He's got that. You know, I mean, everybody who gets up there and plays professional darts, you've got to have a degree of it, but he really does. He really does believe in his ability. And
it's knowledge, because it's something he keeps doing in these situations, and it gives you genuine belief.
140.
But I stick with what we said earlier. I think there'll be a few twists and turns yet.
Yep.
It's obviously significant at this stage, but Bunting certainly has it in the armoury to bounce back.
Well, they're playing at such a similar level, so if Gurney just comes off the top a little, Bunting will be there waiting to strike.
Averages similar, checkouts similar, not a lot between them. Bunting now has slid to number 21 in the world on the rankings. Better player than that, though, isn't he?
Much, yeah. Shows you what a tough year he's had. That for a 180.
Yeah, look, grouping as well. You could put those on attack.
Yeah. On the head of a pin.
140.
No finish for Bunting, so 6 starts for Gurney. Won't be doing anything dramatic with this. There we go, a straight ton to leave 2 12s.
There it is. 64 remaining. Bunting away back. Come on, he says to himself, and that's a better last dart. Just puts a little bit of pressure on.
Lets him know he's there.
Double 16.
1 dart. Loving it down there.
That is good. There was straight away that vivid illustration about what we said about belief and the reaction. It tells it all, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
3 on the spin.
4 from 7 on his finishing. 57% strike rate. Very, very impressive. Scoring's not bad. 3 180s make that 4.
And averaging not far shy of a ton at the moment.
Going through the gears. Bunting has to try and steady the ship. Break a throw here. Really be maybe a nail in the coffin.
It's not quite there yet. He's still a chance. Lovely picture of Stephen again. You can draw, you can, mate. Totally sure I'd want him to do my portrait.
And again, high in the 60.
140.
Yeah, he just sort of flashed at that one.
Well, he's on 121. Very makeable checkout opportunity. And 5-2. He's going to be starting to look as though the grip is getting a little bit more vice-like. Here we go.
Starting to stretch his legs a bit.
Oh, what a good
11
first
ball.
start.
Double 14. The 5-2 and another break. Never in doubt.
That was quality. 121 checkout.
Just thrown with such confidence.
He's looking really solid.
Yep.
Really playing very well, Daryl Gurney.
He's just sustaining that level from the very off.
5 out of 8 on the doubles.
Just think of that moment that Bunting had off that big shot for the break, and he responds himself with a 112 to break throw, and one-way traffic since that moment.
Didn't quite appreciate the significance of that missed double top at the time.
Yep.
And as you said, it looked like a well-thrown dart. I thought it was in when he let it go, but it wasn't to be.
96.
Gurney's got some big, vital finishes.
All that timing.
No, he's not been smashing Bunting in these legs, but he's just been taking the opportunity when it's arisen.
Yeah, he's been clinical. And playing well within himself, that's the thing. He could keep this level up all night.
Bunting needs to have a purple patch. He's just in danger of sliding away in this match.
Oh, it's not hit at 180 yet. And Gurney's had 4. Their 140s are similar, 6 and 5 in favour of Bunting, and Ton Plus is 8 and 9 advantage to Gurney.
96.
Those 4 180s have been crucial.
No, the averages are pretty much identical as well,
Yep.
aren't they? It's just when he's had the chance, he's put them away. That's better. There we go.
Like it.
First 180.
Darren Darren, 53.
So he's under pressure, but he can do it. Treble 19 for double 18. Here we go for 153. Oh, he's missed one.
That would have hurt. My goodness, that would have hurt. Great chance though, Bunting to break throw.
68.
Could get out of this little mini session around 6-4.
Oh, that is an important checkout. Just what he needed.
More importantly, John, it was a breaker throw. 180. Crucial in that leg.
Break at the end of this, and it looked as though it was sliding away in Gurney's favour. If it had been 7-3, you'd have thought they're just about all over, but in a race to 10, 5-3, different story.
Like I said, if you can get out of this session 6-4, game on still. Anything in the direction of 7-3, and it's pretty much all over.
2 legs to go before the interval.
Yep.
He'd taken the throw just about, and he's not quite capitalised on it as he would have wanted, though.
Got away with that, Bunting.
Yeah.
140 here, and he's back on track. Back in control of the leg. Not going to happen. What a great dart that was over the first one.
Oh, what about that?
Yeah, that's superb. Thing is, he's from that angle that we don't actually get to see what he can see.
From the camera angle there, he looks blocked out,
Yeah.
doesn't he? And of course, when you're coming in from that right-hand side, he's looking at it a completely different perspective.
He leaves himself a finish, Gurney, 164. He only had a 153 in the last leg, so Bunting will be fully aware he needs to make sure he leaves a 2-dart finish.
83.
Four.
The 164 can be done.
619's ball.
Not now. It's just the wrong side of the wire. So this 124 takes on an
Crucial last
importance.
start, though.
Good last start. Needs treble 18. He's got it for the bullseye. For 124, no.
Just slightly right. Is he going to get away with it? Oh, 25 ball.
Is he going to go for the bull?
Has to.
He has.
Ball.
Oh, he's off the wire. I think that was a bounce off the bull wire.
Yeah, I think it was top of the ball wire, wasn't it?
I think so. Oh, no, he's clipped the
Bit of
dart.
both, wasn't it?
Double 8 then for another one back. There you go.
Bunty.
Been unlucky, Daryl Gurney, but it's about taking your opportunities, and that's what Big Stephen has done.
He would love to win this leg.
They're talking about 7-3, and now it could be 5-all. It's a great first start.
140.
Yeah.
First start?
First
We're
throw.
talking about a start.
A flyer.
44.
That wasn't what the doctor ordered. Tremendous determination on the face of Gurney.
Throws every dart, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
With aggression.
Now that
purpose.
just gives you an idea
Yes.
of where Stephen Bunting, he's actually moved along the oche slightly there, but it gives you an idea of the angle at which the dart's coming in, coming across from right,
Yeah.
right on the right-hand side of the oche. Well, we can just take another little look at that.
There we go, look at that.
How far over he is.
Great shot of a great shot.
85.
Gurney the favourite to make it 6-4.
58.
That's not good.
A ton leaves one of the players more favourable finishes. It's the 1-3-2, which is going for the ball. So only if you're at 25, you can go treble 19. But
Needs
you
this
had to go ball then to leave 167. So 6 starts now, 120 for Gurney.
Here we go. Shanghai. Oh, that's not lying nicely. Needs the treble now. First dart did him then.
Yep. So blocked it out. I've seen players in the past go ball on that shot. In fact, I did it against Simon Whitlock many moons ago.
But he loved it.
In a pro tour. Yeah, he wasn't impressed.
97. That only requires 64.
Tantamount to taking the mick, surely not.
Well,
Right.
I couldn't see the treble, so the only way to hit a ton with 2 darts when you can't see the treble 20.
He can do it. Double 16. Oh, that is quality. Quality. And a big celebration as well. Stephen Bunting just smiles a little bit ruefully, as much as to say, where did that one come from? But Gurney gets an important leg there. Really important. And as we go to the break, he leads Bunting 6-4. Needs this to go up to number 4 in the world rankings. He's leading Stephen Bunting by 6 legs to 4. First to 10 would get him a place in the last 4, last 8 rather. But long way to go yet. It was important, that last checkout though, wasn't it? You could see his reaction, Chris.
Yes.
Game on.
A rueful smile and a celebration from Gurney. He knew how important that was to win that leg. Gives him that cushion. Great response off the break, Bunting.
What a start.
All the way played all the way to the end of the match now. This, no more breaks.
Been a good match as well. And both of them could still up the ante from where they've been at. Bunting has come back
85.
firing.
Rhythmic
60.
Gurney action and throw.
A Liverpool fan, isn't he, Stephen? He'd be happy that his team has prospered where Manchester United didn't.
140.
Apologies to those of you watching highlights later on, but Liverpool had a fairly comfortable win against Huddersfield.
140. If you require 96.
So 96.
If Gurney wouldn't have been on anything like 161, if he'd have been on a potential 2-dart finish, you'd probably have seen Bunting go double 18 tops there, but can't finish now, Gurney, so he made the right decision.
Playing the percentages,
Yep.
which at times you have to.
If you require 40.
So tops then. To hold this throw, double 10, getting more important, and that's good.
Very good leg, 14 darts only. Needs to find I think a 12-dart leg on the Gurney throw. Break
60.
back.
This is a mini opportunity. Only 60, and you saw the little facial grimace from Darrell as he pulled the darts out of the board. He knows that trebles from Bunting will put him under the cosh. Oh, how he wanted another.
60s nowadays are an opening.
140 would have been handy there. Oh, my word.
Now, this is a real chance.
43.
Now has the darts.
Well, that is a blip which now puts Bunting in control of the leg. Needs the treble.
Yes.
57.
Dear me.
Quite handed it back, but a 140, and we're pretty much back where we started.
The pair of them.
Eventually,
81.
took him to his 9th dart to find a treble 20.
Not been too many legs
No,
so far where you've.
been that many rough ones, that's for
No,
sure.
that's true.
95.
Looked a bit edgy there from Bunting. Huge
Big
leg.
Big leg, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a big chance for Bunting, which he's not quite grasped yet. But Gurney seems intent on handing it back. He just lost his mojo for the moment. Better.
Disappointed with that.
180 would be handy.
Gone missing. Missing in action.
41.
Oh, what a time to walk away with 41. Bunting really has got a massive chance here now to square up the match. Treble 19 for double 16. Still got time though.
Yeah, that's fine. Leaves a potential 2-dart finish. The route he fancies, 12 tops or 20 double 16, and no pressure from Gurney.
63.
Leaves 170 only.
You require 52.
So 52 to square it up. Double 16. Double 8 right next to it.
36.
No, this really would hurt Bunting. He's going to go for it, obviously.
Highest possible finish. Treble 20 ball. Not this time.
105. Stephen, you require 60.
Bunting, chance beckons once more. And you sense that if he's going to win this match, this is one he's going to have to take.
Has to go.
8.
No, sir. No.
And that purely is down to lack of belief. This will hurt.
And that's the difference.
Yep.
That is the difference.
How has he won that leg? It's a shocker.
30 flag, Stephen to throw.
Gets away with it big time.
It's funny, players in form are having a bit of a run. Things like that happen. Even when they're poor, they get away with it.
I wonder if, come the end of the match, we look back and think that was the big
that was
moment.
massive. Because Bunting didn't need to break to win the match. He would have thrown first in leg 13 and just 4 holds of throw. And it's that easy, John. He certainly is World Grand Prix champion.
Yep, he'll always have a little bit of a soft spot for Dublin after that, won't he?
Certainly will.
Over at the old City West. Always a bit boisterous over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit lively.
95.
If you ever played, there's a purpose-built venue on the side of it now, isn't there?
Yeah.
It used to be inside the hotel when I played there, and that was lively.
100.
Same lads and ladies going along to watch it.
Yep.
Well, Bunting's on 170.
Stephen, you require 1.
6 darts from here.
Yeah, doesn't need to go for it, but a crowd pleaser.
It's handy though.
98.
Well, I like the reaction from Bunting, because I'm sure inside he was
60.
absolutely
Stephen, you
furious
require 72.
at not winning that last leg, but
Well, looking at it from the positive perspective, he's giving himself chances, isn't he? Double 16. And he's missed another double.
You require 100.
normally seen by Ronnie O'Sullivan, this one, who I know is a avid dart fan.
Avid boxing fan as well.
Yeah.
101. Stephen, you require 32.
32. Bunting. And 5 out of 17. He's suddenly got a little bit of an Achilles heel with his finishing.
Well, as I've said many times, John, it's equally as infectious, hitting them and missing them. You see players get on a run of, hitting doubles first dart, and when they start missing it, the same thing happens. But that will have settled him down.
Well, he had a fantastic opportunity
100.
last time Gurney had the throw, didn't take it. Better start this time from Gurney, though.
Only 1 treble in 12 darts, I think, in that leg. Gurney really did go missing.
58.
He's not quite where he was earlier in the match. He's averaged down to 92 now, Gurney. Bunting a little bit higher than that, 93 and a bit.
And that's with fairly average checkout stats, 6 from 18. So his scoring average will be a lot higher than that.
42.
Deary me.
Made a mess of that. Big chance now, Bunting.
Oh, he'd love another treble here.
100.
Had to work away
Yes.
from his natural throwing position, didn't he, there?
Sign of a champion, this.
How about that? 5th maximum for Daryl Gurney.
Again, a game changer, that 180.
Now you require 81.
Looked as though he was under real pressure, didn't he? Now he's the favourite to take it. And he suspects he's going to.
Certainly is now.
Oh, how about that? That was quality. Muted response from the crowd. Bunting's always big favourite with a lot of the paying public, but it doesn't look as though it's quite happening for him. Daryl Gurney 2 ahead once more.
At 180, completely switched that leg around. He was looking potentially at breaking the Gurney throw, pops a 180 in, and 261 in 5 darts. World class.
83.
Played right through to the conclusion of this match now. First
59.
to 10 to take a place in the last 8.
2 away, Gurney, and looking likely to break the Bunting throw. Again, 6 180.
Winner of the next quarter-final, right against Clayton, will be the next match will be awaiting them in the quarter-finals.
Yep, doesn't get any easier.
And there's a few chants going up, right on cue for Peter Wright.
Can they hear you?
I have a cult following in
Jackie.
Belgium. Something similar. Jackie,
I should have with my love of chocolate.
100.
Jackie the super fan. There he is. A lovable loony. I know him, I can say that. Before people start bombarding me with, can you say that in the modern world? Look at that. You saw him from the front, there he is from the back.
20 tops to go within 1. Finishing's immaculate, isn't it?
Great dart again. 9 out of 14, 64%. That's very high quality finishing.
Well, it is, considering we're now into the 16th leg. It's been played at a very good standard. Very enjoyable match. Bunting's had his moments and his chances.
His TV record has been really good this year, Daryl Gurney.
Yes.
He plays in front of the cameras, doesn't he? Some players get fazed by it, and he almost, it's the other way. He raises his game.
Yes,
96.
absolutely, spot on. Feels comfortable up there, like he belongs, and he does. Been a very good player for quite a long time. I can remember him back in his playing in the BDO days and playing at Lakeside, and never quite blossomed into the player his talent suggested, but certainly has nowadays.
He's a Derry boy, isn't he? I bet he's got a big following up there. Popular lad, I'm sure.
Yeah, lovely part of the world.
It is beautiful city.
134.
And of course within hitting distance of perhaps the loveliest place in the British Isles, Donegal. Just wonderful.
It's a stunning spot.
Well, he's closing in on victory. 67 required when he comes back, and it'll go down as a really nice, solid performance from Daryl Gurney.
Very, very impressive.
The highlight of which has been his finishing, and I would be majorly surprised if he doesn't get this.
Well, stats on double 16. They're immaculate, and that's why.
It was always going to be, wasn't it? It was always going in there. Well played, says Stephen Bunting, and well played indeed. A lot of respect between the two lads, and Daryl Gurney showing exactly why this year his game has moved on a level, and he's through into the last 8 and playing really well.
Have a player heading for the top 4 in the world. Super Chin Daryl Gurney's beaten a resurgent Stephen Bunting 10-6 here in Hasselt for a place in the quarterfinals. Well, look at the stats. Similar averages in the early to mid-20s for both players. 6 180s for Daryl, who put away 63% of his double attempts, and he is safely through.